No, 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 no. I'm genuinely torn. Like, I don't know. Okay, that was a disaster. Can ice be used to make a resin geode? So in one of my previous videos, I used resin and ice together and created this space rock vibe situation. And collectively, all of us have now decided that Ice Geode needs to be a thing. So that's what we're doing today. Chem have sponsored this video, and honestly, their Rapido resin has what's kind of made this whole resin versus ice series possible, and I love where this is going. Okay, but before we start with the resin, we need to make some ice. And I have this geode tray mold, a really flimsy, low quality mold that you would just get anywhere. I'm going to pour water and make some ice. So I need to figure out how I'm going to fill this with water and then get it safely into my freezer. And I'm trying to fit it in a tray, but this mold is not small, so that didn't work. And then eventually I decided to get my freezer tray out and place the mold in that, which seemed like a sensible, logical thing to do. After I've poured water in there, this happened. No, 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 no. Oh no, 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 stop. Okay, that was a disaster. The water went everywhere, which means we're starting again. Love that for me. This time, obviously, the sensible, logical thing was to actually let the tray and the mold be in the freezer and pour water in there, because apparently steady hands are just not part of my skill set.
Lead with that next time, okay?
Once we finally had ice, came struggle number 2. Because of our little water going everywhere incident earlier, the mold had basically frozen itself onto the tray. So when I tried to pull it free, the whole thing shattered. So at this point, we don't have a single piece of ice geode. We basically have shards of ice and disappointment. Which only means one thing: we are doing this yet another time. Why is the hardest part of this entire project seeming to be making ice? I mean, I genuinely don't know. But you know, guys, I'm sharing these little struggles with you guys because my crafty, eager brain clearly does not think these things through in advance. And honestly, if you get to watch my chaos first, maybe you won't have as many struggles of your own when you try something like this. So you see it all on here.
Eventually,
with the help of little parchment, we finally have ice, and somehow it's expanded in the middle. Since when does ice do that? We're just going with this ice now. We're gonna ignore it. Time to finally unmold this, and finally I have ice. The ice that I needed and wanted. Ice, baby. It is officially resin time before our ice that we struggled so hard to make starts to melt on us. I'm using a Rapido resin from Chem, which is basically what is making this ice versus resin possible because it cures really, really fast. And don't be alarmed if the hardener looks amber in color. That is completely normal. Once you mix the two parts together, it becomes this kind of off-white color, which obviously you can color with colorants. Me, in this case, I'm just going to leave it as it is because I plan to spray paint over this whole thing once it's cured. As always, I'm going to leave you the links of this hero resin from Chem along with my discount codes in the description. I have put some plastic down and placed our ice on top, and the plan is just to pour this Rapido all over our ice. In my head, it should create kind of like a shell. Basically, the resin forms and cures around our ice shape, and then when everything melts away, we're left with this resin geode style form shell situation, and I'm hoping for it to be organic and textured, and that is the vibe. I have basically tied the plastic up in a baggy situation with some masking tape just to sort of keep it contained where we want it. While that's doing its thing, it is time to go find Sky and love bomb him. I mean, he was peacefully taking a nap, but unfortunately for him, I require attention because I'm free now. We are having some cuddles cuddles, and he wants to remind you to like, comment, sub, hype, do all of those things, because if we're going to keep doing chaotic things around here, we need you guys to support all of this madness. Now, it's been about 40 minutes and this is rock hard and we are ready to unmold. That's the other thing I love about Rapido resin. I mean, you don't need a lot of patience, which is perfect because I don't have much anyway. I'm peeling the plastic away. This is the back side, and I'm obviously very curious to see what the underside is like, because that is what all of this was for. And here goes, fingers crossed. Okay, guys, it actually worked. Like, it is exactly what I was hoping for it to be like. Yay me! I am so happy. Okay, before I get too excited, I need to clean up around here. I need to clear out this ice. This whole thing needs to completely dry before we can do anything more to it. I am so incredibly excited about how this is gonna go. Although I don't have a definite plan, but I know that I definitely need to spray paint this, and that my moment of confusion at this point is if I go gold or if I go like a silvery gray vibe. And I'm torn. I'm genuinely torn. Like, I don't know. I wish I could ask you guys. I wish there was literally like a live poll happening. I don't know. Make an honest guess right now. Did I go with gold or do you think I went with gray? Lock in your answer. I didn't go with gold in the end. I went with this and I am loving it. Like, it is giving a rock, and that is what I wanted. Although, don't get me wrong, gold would have been fun too. Did you guess it right? Okay, so now that we have our little shell that we made out of ice, you guys, like, for real. That's insane. Okay, I don't know what the plan is, but I want to reserve some of this texture. For me, that is everything, and that looks so natural, and you could have not done it any other way. So I don't know what the plan is. Obviously there's going to be resin going in here, and you could like literally cover this whole thing with resin. I mean, I'm still going to do that, but I want some of this texture to be seen through. So there might not be too much color. We might add a few crystals along this edge. I'm going to start and then I'm going to see where it takes me. This isn't my usual regular geode situation, and I don't want it to be either, honestly. This is an Ice Geode. First, I decided to add some crystal-y bits, and for that, I'm just using some acrylic rocks, which I have tinted myself with some purple. From here on, honestly, I'm just gonna have fun. What you're gonna see me do is just whatever is naturally coming to me in the moment, because sometimes that's when art is at its best, you know? You stop overthinking and you just go with the flow. So I'm rubbing some mica pigments on that texture. I'm adding a few like metallic flakes. I'm adding these beautiful iridescent flakes that Helena from Resin Detra sent me. And then I finally seal everything in with a thin layer of UV resin, just so nothing floats away later. It is now time to fill this baby up, and I'm using some Chem's art resin, lightly tinting it with the mica and pouring it on the surface, letting it settle. And I quickly realized I need a whole lot more, so we need to fix that. And I then decided to add some like deep purple alcohol ink around the edge, hoping that it kind of pulls inwards and creates like some soft organic geodish movements. And I even then drag a few subtle streaks inwards. I don't know, as the resin cures, these might fade away, but honestly, I'm just like following the vibes. I'm just doing what's coming to me, and I'm not as fussed as what happens, because I feel like I'm loving this already. I had a tiny amount of resin left in my cup. I had a little bit more mica, and I just create another vein along the side. Again, guys, this might disappear as it cures, but I am just playing. And while I'm playing, I want to take a moment and thank Olga. Thank you so much, Olga, for liking, commenting, and supporting my little channel on here. It truly means the world to me.
The next day.
It's the next day. The resin is really cured, and now it is time to build some more depth and dimension to this. And I thought I'm going to try and paint some veins with some mica and varnish mixture with these little brush situation that I have. And honestly, as soon as I put it on, I hate it. So that idea was abandoned very quickly. Then I grab a blue marker and create a vein, and I find it too too defined and I don't like it very much either. So I decide to almost rub it away, but leave like the faintest hint of it. Then I make a gray green, and this one I think I'll keep. Next, I just literally dip my fingers into our little varnish and mica and just make like the vaguest hints of veins around the edge. Really, really subtle. I don't want anything overly defined. Then I add a little bit of purple UV resin along the edge just to have another like color variation. I am feeling like the silvery shell that we made is a little too plain, so I decide to add some tiny mica flakes because I feel like those would catch the light and be these little hidden corners of interest. Once all of this madness has cured, it is finally time for some top coat. The moment that basically seals everything together. And because this is YouTube and patience is optional, I'm ready to show you the finished piece. I mean, this is what it looks like. The surface isn't perfectly flat. It has some tiny divots because we literally poured resin over ice. So perfection was never the goal. And honestly, I love that because it feels natural. It feels organic. All of that depth and texture underneath with those tiny flakes catching the light. It just feels right. And making this has given me more ideas, to be honest. Like, what if next time we added crystals and texture first along with our ice so that the Rapido could then actually trap them inside like a real geode forming. So tell me if we should do Ice Geode part 2 because I'm up for it if you are. For now though, I absolutely love this piece, and sitting next to my amethyst, even though I wasn't planning for it to give amethyst vibes, it somehow completely seems to belong. Let me know what you think in the comments. From ice to earth and from chaos to art. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. If you've enjoyed this video, YouTube thinks you will like these two, so go check them out.